Hi, this is Jonathan from Fitness for Freedom. We're an in-home personal training company. That means we specialize in giving you workouts that you can do in your home. Today we're going to talk about back pain. So back pain is really pervasive. It's a common problem that a lot of people have, often caused from sitting for long periods of time or from lifting stuff up and down or bending forward. So when your back hurts from bending forward or from sitting down all day, it's caused usually by a disc bulge. Not always, but usually. So this program is geared towards people who have a disc bulge problem. So the first thing that you want to do is encourage the disc bulge to go back in between the vertebral space. So to do that, you need to keep your spine in passive flexion. So that means you're just holding this position like this on your elbows, or you're doing a sloppy push-up where you gently push up and hold it just for a brief moment and then go back down. When you're doing the sloppy push-up, it's important that you keep your hips on the floor. You don't want to lift your hips up off the floor because that puts a little bit too much pressure on your lower back. Okay, so staying in that position encourages the disc to go back in between the intervertebral space. The next thing you want to do is to stretch your hamstring. So we'll pretend it's my left side that hurts. If you have low back pain, there's a good chance you'll notice that one side hurts more than the other. And what we're doing is we need to stretch the muscles that surround your spine and your hip, especially on that side. So we'll say it's my left side today, and I'm going to pull it up, and I'll feel a really strong pull. It might even sort of create a shooting pain up into my back a little bit. If that starts to happen, then just release it a little bit and pull it up and stop moving your leg up before you start to feel that pain. Okay, the next stretch that you'll want to do is a piriformis stretch. And for the piriformis stretch, often you can do it sitting or with your foot on the wall, but for the sake of this video and the angle, I'm going to do it this way, where you pull your leg forward and you push your elbow into your thigh. What can be easier though is if you have this foot against the wall and then gently push on the inside of your thigh. It's easier to keep your hips nice and stable and actually get a really good stretch through the piriformis. And the second last stretch that I would recommend is the cat-camel stretch. So that's where you're in this position on all fours and you sort of gently push your belly towards the floor and then passively roll it up to the ceiling. So by rolling it up to the ceiling, what you're doing is you're gently stretching your lower back muscles, which have become very tight after being stretched all the way out. So you'll do that probably 10 or 12 times. And then the last stretch will be the pigeon stretch, where you cross your legs, pushing one leg back as far as you can, and then walking your hands back, and you'll feel a really strong stretch through the glute on the outside. So that's Jonathan from Fitness for Freedom. If you would know someone who suffers from back pain, then you should forward them this video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. And thanks for watching.